the problem with monologue in a superhero fight scene, or just a fight scene in general. Now, if you don't know what I mean, I'm talking about, you know those fight scenes where the main character is literally face to face with the enemy, with the villain, and instead of actually going for the kill, going for the first punch, they start to talk and yap and have a full-on conversation for literal no reason. Now, I understand monologues and dialogues between fight scenes at the start or at the end of fight scenes. They are important to further the story, to further the plot, to learn more about the characters and the situation and the story. But when you actually think about some of the stuff that happens, some of the monologue scenes and dialogue scenes, some of these are not needed at all. And some of them are so annoying that it literally doesn't make sense when you actually think about it. But yeah, enough yapping, let's just get into it. Starting off, I think this one right here is a very famous one. And that is Reed Richards, or Mr. Fantastic, telling Wanda his whole game plan with using Black Bolt to send out a whisper to wipe her away. Bro, what are you doing? This whole movie, by the way, they know that another version of Wanda put herself in this body of Wanda and has caused destruction and havoc along the way with achieving her goals of trying to get America Chavez. He knows this, by the way, and he's supposed to be the smartest man in Marvel, in fiction, in the whole universe, bro. And he knows the threat level of Wanda right here. No matter what type of Wanda it is, he knows the threat. Why on earth are you telling her your move, your game plan, and all of this? All you have to do is keep quiet and just let Black Bolt do his thing. You know having a conversation is not going to work against someone like Wanda, who's already done this much, this far. Bro, come on now. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me that this scene right here was so stupid, ridiculous, and silly when this first happened. It is just absolutely crazy considering this is from the smartest man in Marvel. Yeah, I can't lie. Why don't the superheroes or main characters of a movie or show do what John Wick does? No need for talking, no need for conversations. I know who my villain is, I know who my enemy is. Boom. No need for chit chat, just go for the kill, no matter what, no hesitation whatsoever. That's literally all you need to do. Literally what John Wick did in the first John Wick movie. Simple stuff, I can't lie. But yeah, another example of this is another famous one, Mace Windu versus Palpatine. Now, Mace Windu, by the way, literally got a report from Anakin Skywalker that Palpatine may be the Dark Lord of the Sith that the Jedi have been searching for years. They don't know who this Dark Lord of the Sith is, and they just got key information that the Senator may be it from Anakin Skywalker. Mace Windu takes this information. He knows how powerful normal Sith Lords are, so imagine the highest ranking member, the literal Emperor. He literally goes in, his whole team gets wiped up, by the way, from Palpatine. So that already indicates how big of a threat Palpatine is, because that team right there was full of a bunch of Jedi Masters. Mace Windu, of course, gets the better of Palpatine near the end, near the window, and what does Mace Windu do? He hesitates and starts talking. Bro, you know how big of a threat Palpatine is. The whole Jedi, your whole council, literally wants to eliminate that threat. You know this. What are you doing? And yeah, of course, by the time he starts talking to Palpatine, Anakin in that time decides to swap teams and literally join Palpatine. And yeah, he gets backstabbed right in front of him. Crazy. All the Jedi problems could have been solved right then and there if Mace Windu just decided go for the kill. And I swear his whole character, just go for the kill, don't care what anyone else says, like, he's a very stern person, I'm pretty sure. But to be fair, it wouldn't make sense if he did that because we know Emperor Palpatine survives. We know Darth Vader and all that. Yeah, it does make sense, but it also doesn't make sense when you actually think about it as well. But yeah, I can't be the only one that gets frustrated whenever the main character or superhero, whatever, literally just mopes around, messes around, asks unnecessary information, and the villain ends up running away. And yeah, bro, I can't be the only one that gets annoyed by that. But like I said earlier, I do understand some situations it is meant to happen for us, the audience, to learn more about the story, the characters, all of that. And to be fair, I am literally overanalyzing fictional situations, but it is what it is. But yeah, I can't lie, Let me know your thoughts down below, what you think of what I said, and yeah.